Welcome everybody, this is CP Cards and Dice, and welcome to another presentation of our APBA Basic 1983 Mets. Seaver is back, and this is game 88 against the Houston Astros. We are in Houston, and the actual record for the Mets was 32-56, and our replay record is 29-58. Yes, sir, that's what it's all about. So we're about to get started. It's going to be Oquendo, the shortstop, leading off for the Mets, followed by Mookie Wilson in center field, Keith Hernandez at first base, George Foster batting cleanup and in left field, U.B. Brooks, the third baseman, batting fifth. Batting sixth is Darryl Strawberry, 21-year-old rookie. He's in right field. Brian Giles, the second baseman, batting seventh. Batting eighth is Ron Hodges, left-hand hitting catcher. And then it's Mike Torrez batting ninth. We're playing him with a -5 rating, APBA rating. And we're right about to get started. It's going to be Mike Scott on the mound for the Houston Astros. And here comes Oquendo. He steps into the box, and the umpire screams, "Play ball." 55, and that's lifted to right. Under it is Terry Poole. One away. Wilson, he lines one for a base hit. So Wilson's on with a single, always a threat to steal. Keith Hernandez, and we do a lot of hit and runs with him. We're going to do that. So 14, and that's going to be he swings and misses, and Wilson throws second, not in time, so it's a stolen base for Willie Wilson. Hernandez gets another opportunity, 61. And a 37, we're going to really roll on that on the randomizer. A 53, and that's a 37. So let's see what that tells us with a runner on second base. 37 is a picked off. Oh, they surprised Wilson at second base. Dickie Thon snuck up behind him, and Mike Scott spun around and fired it, and it was right on the money. And they get Mookie Wilson stretching his lead a little bit too far. And Hernandez again. And that's going to be a 20. We have to roll for the randomizer, and that is a left fielder. See, that's a fly ball, and base hit, drops in front of Jose Cruz for a single. So it's a 2-out single for Keith Hernandez. George Foster with good power, and he lines one for a base hit. And so Hernandez heads over to third, first and third now, with 2 outs. U.B. Brooks with 2 outs here in the first and third, and that is a 27. Ground ball, third base, over to first in time, and that retires the side. Gardner made a nice pickup, fired it to first, and got his man. And that's no runs on 3 hits. And we go to bottom of the first. Omar Moreno, and he lines one in center field, and right there is Wilson. Poole, ball 4. So Terry Poole is on at first, and Dickie Thon. Going to try a hit and run with Dickie Thon. 4-3 is a 12. I'd like to get my hit runs out of the way early, I guess. And that is chopped to second. That's going to allow Poole to go to second. So Giles over to first. Only one play because of the hit and run. And now it's Garner. And he lifts one to center. Sky. Under it is Mookie Wilson. No runs, no hits, 1 left. Go to top of the second. Strawberry, Giles, and Hodges. And that's chopped to third. Charging it is Garner. Fires to first. 1 away. Giles is next. 18-53, and that is a 17 with a runner. Oh, that's going to be a ball that's lined in the gap, and after it is Poole, and he catches up to it. Great catch by Terry Poole, showing off why he's a 3 in APBA. That's the top fielding outfielder. This is chopped to third. Garner over to first, and 3 up and 3 down. We go to the bottom of the second. We're going to put this replay aside. So this is going to set this replay aside for a while. We're going to go and replay the same season, starting from game 1 with payoff pitch baseball. That's the announcement I want to make, and I want to add this. I'm going to add the term announcement to this video. Jose Cruz. I feel it's more pressing to start a replay using payoff pitch. That's a line shot, 25, a line shot for, since he's on the first. Ray Knight is next, and he lifts one to shallow right. Racing in is Strawberry. 1 away. Bill Doran, and he swings and misses. Chase the fastball. 2 away, and now it's Bork. George Borkman. George Borkman. Here's a pitch, and that is a low ground ball, and picked up by Brooks over to first, and in time, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit. So it's Mike Torrez leading us off, and ground ball to third. Garner, low throw, scooped out by Ray Knight. Ray Knight having some shoulder problems, and that's why he's at first base this season. Willie Wilson walks. Oh no, it's a 40, so we're going to roll on that. 33, and that's a 38. It's a ball. 21, and that's lifted to shallow left. 3 up, 3 down. Go to the bottom of the third. Scott is leading it off. Playing the APBA basic, and that's grounded to third. Brooks fires the first in time. Omar Moreno, and he lifts one to left center field. Both the Foster and Wilson converge, and Foster takes it. 2 out. Terry Poole pops it up. And that's the shortstop. Okendo makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down. We'll go to the top of the fourth. Nice thing about APBA, you can get a game done in a very short amount of time. Play through a season fairly quickly. This is Keith Hernandez, lifts one to left, goes the other way, punches it to the opposite field, but right there is Jose Cruz, 64, and that's a strikeout for Foster. And now Brooks, and he rips one to second, backhanded by Doran over to first. 3 up, 3 down. Go to the bottom of the fourth. No score in this game. Torrez versus Mike Scott. Dickie Thon, he lines one to left. Play on a hop by Foster. So Thon is on. Scrap iron Garner. We're going to roll to see in the error range area. That's a 20. That's a little ground ball, and booted by Giles. I believe it's booted by Giles. Hold on. No, he holds on, picks it up, throws to first, and in time. Great play by Giles. Kept it in front of him. And that advances Dickie Thon to second base. Here's Cruz, the always dangerous Cruz. And he walks. So it's first and second. Ray Knight. And the 26, I believe, is a pop-up on first and second with a 26. And it is infield fly rule. 2 out. First and second, Bill Doran. And he lifts one in center field. Backtracking is Wilson. Makes the catch, no runs, 1 hit, and go top of the fifth. Hope everybody's doing well. RJL. This is the last APBA replay game. And then we're going to move over and replay payoff pitch. Yes, sir. We're going to replay payoff pitch. Darryl Strawberry, 1983 season. That's a 16, but we have to re-roll that. And a 22 is a 20, and that's grounded to the second baseman. And over to first. High throw, and Strawberry is safe. So that's going to be an error on Doran. So Strawberry's on at first. Giles is next. And he lifts one to left field. Right there is Cruz, 1 away. Hodges. Ball 4. No, that's actually ball 2. Again, Hodges, 35, and that's a wild pitch. So Mike Scott spikes one, allows Strawberry to go to second. Here's the pitch to Hodges, and now 38. Ooh, the run on second. There goes Strawberry, the throw down, and he is safe. Oh no, excuse me. I'm totally wrong on that. Totally wrong. It's a ground ball to shortstop, and he boots it, and everybody is safe. Error on Fon, so the 2 errors in this inning put runners on the corners with only 1 out in a scoreless game. Torrez. Played the field in for Torrez, and that's a fly ball to right field. Right fielder is a top quality right fielder with first and third. Let's see if this will get him in, and it will not. Too shallow. So Torrez lifts one to right, but shallow right, and Poole right there. So now it's first and third with Okendo, and fields back, and that is grounded to third. Garner over to first, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits, 2 errors, 2 left on base. Wow, that was a miracle, miraculous. My game 4, there it is. Gotta watch that. George Borkman, and that's second column. Second column, that's line for a single. So Borkman, lead off single. He's a slow catcher. Scott is going to square. That's fouled off. 31, a 23, but we're going to roll on that. And a 61 is a 41 on a bunt attempt. That may be an error. I believe that is actually an error on that. So Scott squares, and it's no. It's a ground ball. Out of it. Runner attempt to continue the third, and it's out. Oh no! What? So it's a ball that's grounded to the third baseman. He's going to take a throw to first, and the runner is going to try to go to third. Here's the throw, and he is out. He is out at third. The catcher covered third base. Crazy play. It's a double play. So it's going to be a 5. It's going to be a sacrifice. 5. Holy smokes. Crazy play. Gotta reread that. 5-3, and then the first baseman, catcher covers third. All right. So that's going to be a 3-2. So it's a double play, just like that. 5-3, and then 3-2, 2 out, nobody on, and it's Omar Moreno. And that is a little tapper. And picked up by Brooks over to first, and just got him by half a step. Great play by Hubie Brooks to get the speedy Moreno. All right, top of the 6th, no score. Wilson leading it off. And that's ripped to third. Scoop by Garner over to first in time. Hernandez is next, and he lines one for a base hit. Hernandez on at first. Here's Foster. And that is, he's gone 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's grounded to third base. Again, Garner over to first. Two out. Run around second. Here's Hubie Brooks. And the 12 is a K, and that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit. Bottom of the 6th. No score. Terry Poole, lefty. Flies one to right. Strawberry. Dickie Thon. And the 12 is going to be a ground ball third base. 2 away. And Garner lines one for a base hit. Garner's on at first. Cruz with a 36, and that's ball 4. So with 2 outs, the Astros have a runner in scoring position. We're in the bottom of the 6th with 2 outs. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4. We got a righty up, and Doran is a switch hitter. So we're gonna move to the. You know what? We're going to the bench. We're gonna go to the bullpen. We're going to the bullpen. We're gonna call in Sisk. We got Diaz. We're bringing in Sisk. Earlier than we normally go to the bullpen. All right, and Sisk is going to stay in there and bat 1, 2, 3, 4. I hate to do that. I hate to go so early, but I really need to do this right now. And we're going to bring Tucker Ashford. We're going to pull a double switch, and Ashford's coming in. So it's going to be Sisk, the pitcher, and we're going to pull a double switch. I've gotten really good at pulling these off already. All right, here goes. So we don't lose any defense. All right, here goes. Ray Knight. And that is a 12 with runners on first and second. That is a good roll for us, for sure, for the Mets, that is. And that is a little ground ball to the shortstop, who flips to Giles at second covering, and that retires the side. So no runs, 1 hit, 2 left, and we're top of the 7th. So Torrez goes 5.2, and he gave up 1 hit, 2 hits, 4 hits, and 1, 2, 3 walks. No runs, no earned runs. Struck out 1. So that's about it. And he faced 18 and 6. It's 24. All right. Darryl Strawberry. Snake eyes, and that's driven in the gap. That's going to split him and bounce all the way to the wall. Played quickly by Moreno. Strawberry into second base, makes his turn, goes back. Leadoff double, Darryl Strawberry. Giles next. And that's a fly ball center field. Right there is Moreno. Hodges next. And that's he's a B now. He's gone 6. So he's a B, and that's a fly ball center field. Actually, it may be the runner on second. I think it's a ground ball, excuse me. And it is a ground ball. Back to the pitcher. So it's going to be a ground ball 1. Going to third is Strawberry, and now Tucker Ashford. Here's the pitch, 26, and that's a fly ball. Right field. That's all she wrote. No runs, 1 hit. Mets lead 1. Bottom of the 7th. Bill Doran, George Borkman, Mike Scott. Oh, 66. That's going to take us to the second column. That's line, base hit. Frozen rope by Doran off the bat of Doran. Borkman's going to bunt, 61. That's a 13. Again, he's going to square a bunt. And that's a strikeout. And Scott now. Scott's going to bunt. That's a foul ball. And a 52. 27, I believe, is going to be a fielder's choice on his bunts. Actually, no, I think it's a strikeout. It's a 27. It is a strikeout. Back-to-back Ks trying to bunt. Failure to really perform the fundamentals on the Astros side. Bottom of the 7th. Runner on first. No score. Pitch to Moreno. 51. And that is a little tapper and knocked down. And there's no play. Knocked down by the pitcher, Sisk, and there's no play on that. It's going to be first and second. And now we're going to bring in Carlos Diaz. Actually, top of the order. We're going to bring in Diaz here. And we're switching back. Baylor is going to become the third baseman. Diaz is going to become the pitcher. And we switch back. So Carlos Diaz comes in. He's a lefty. He'll be facing Poole with runners on first and second with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. 62 and 29. And that is a comebacker to Diaz over to first. And that retires the side. No runs. 2 hits. A scoreless game to go to top of the 8th. Scott is still in there. Scott is an 8 pitcher now. He's basically been modified and bumped up to be pretty good at this point because of all his shutout innings. Jose Oquendo leading it off. Here's the pitch from Scott, 22, and that is a fly ball. Center field, 1 away. Wilson, he lifts 1 to left, 2 out. And Hernandez. And ripped to second. Scoop by Doran over to first, and in time, 3 up, 3 down. Diggy Thon. And that, we're going to roll on that. 16, and that is a 40. That's foul back. Again, Thon. And this is a fly to center. 1 away. Snake Eyes, that's going to take a second column. 51, that's a deep drive. Back goes the left fielder. Foster to the track to the wall. That's out of here. 1-0 Astros off Carlos Diaz. Phil Garner drives one. Drive takes a fastball over the fence in left field. Astros are up 1-0. Jose Cruz. And that is ball 4. So it's a home run, then a walk. Cruz on at first. Knight. That's ball 2. 44. 7. That may be a base hit. 7 is going to be a no ground ball. Nice play by Brooks. Throw to first and in time. 2 out. Runner on second. Bill Doran. That's ball 4. And Borkman strikes out. That retires the side. 1 run, 1 hit, 2 walks, 2 left on base. 1-0, top of the 9th. Last licks for the Mets. It's going to be Scott is in there. He's going for the complete game shutout. It's Foster, Brooks. Oh no, Foster, Baylor. Excuse me. Remember we made that. Okay, but I'll take the outside. We made that second double switch. All right, top of the 9th. Mets are down to their last 3 outs. They're losing 1-0. Here goes George Foster, and that is an 8 with an 8 pitcher. Is going to be a pop-up infield, foul territory. Third baseman there. Garner makes the catch. Bob Baylor, and that is line base hit for Baylor. He's on with a single. Next is Darryl Strawberry. There goes Baylor. Throw down, not in time. So Baylor steals second. And it's Darryl Strawberry. We're going to look to the bullpen now. Look to the bullpen. I don't really know who the Astros were using as a closer, who their closer was, but I can look that up. That's not a problem. Let's see. I'm taking a quick look here. There's 1 out, runner on second for the Mets. Darryl Strawberry's at the plate. And we're checking to see who, you know what? Let me take a look at Bill Dawley is pretty good. Vern Rule, David Smith. Lyon is, I know he's a starter. Like Reynolds, Madden, Nepper, Lacoste, DePino. Let me just look up the stats for the Houston Astros in '83 real quick, just to get a sense of who their closer was at this time. They had an 85-77 record. Okay, their pitching stats. Frank DePino was their closer. Bill Dawley and Frank DePino. Let's see. So we're going to bring in DePino to face Strawberry here. Oh, I wrote the wrong name. All right, I wrote Strawberry in the pitcher spot. All right. All right, so it's DePino. He's going to be an A because he's going to get bumped up one letter grade to his first batter because he throws from the same side as the pitcher, as the batter bats. So here goes. Darryl Strawberry. That's a deep drive. Oh boy. Let's see what's going to happen there. And that is, my friend, is going to be a deep drive. Oh, wait a second. That ball's gone. Darryl Strawberry drives one deep into the right center field seats. And the Mets have taken a 2-1 lead on that Snake Eyes. Look at that. Holy smokes. Frank DePino wishes he had that pitch back because Strawberry gave it a ride deep into the night. And it's 2-1 Mets. Next is Giles. And that's another 66. Holy smokes. And that's going to be a double off the wall into second base is Giles. Ronnie Hodges. And the Mets are going to pinch hit with Bradley. But then we're seeing the walk. Whoever we bring in is going to get walked. And then we're going to have to pull another pinch hitter. You know what? We're going to bring in Ortiz. Ortiz is going to get walked, intentionally walked. So he's going to be a pinch hitter. And now we're going to bring another pinch hitter. It's going to be Bradley. So back-to-back pinch hitters. Don't you do that very much, but now I'm starting to get to know the Mets pretty well. All right, so it's Bradley's up with only one out, first and second. Here's a pitch. It's a 51, and that is DePino is ball 2 again, and that's lifted to left field. Right there is Cruz, makes the catch, 2 away. Top of the order, Jose Oquendo. Oquendo today's 0 for 4, and he pops one up. Back goes Garner. In comes Cruz. Cruz calls him off, makes the catch. And that's the inning, but the Mets pick up 2 big runs on 3 hits. The big hit being the 2-run shot by Darryl Strawberry off of the closer, DePino. So the Mets have taken a 2-1 lead here in the top of the 9th inning. And it's going to be a pinch hitter. for the Astros. Who is it going to be? Let's see. It's going to be, well, we got, you know what? Got to bring in Orozco. Orozco's coming in. Diaz won 1.1. And now it's Jesse Orozco coming in. He's an A and C pitcher. And he's going to be facing, he's a lefty, so he's going to be facing, Tony Scott. Tony Scott's going to bat from the right side. All right, see what happens. There's a pitch. And that is a pop-up infield. Third baseman Baylor there. He makes the catch. One away. Omar Moreno now with one out. And that's a fly right. Over is Strawberry, makes the catch. 2 out. And Poole. And he lifts one to left this time, and this is in the gap. On the run is Foster, and he tracks it down. And that is the ball game. So Orozco picks up the save. Diaz is going to pick up the victory. Mets win one. They win another one. They pull one out. They improve their record in the replay to 30-58. In actuality, they were 32-56. So it's a 2-1 victory for the Mets. Wow, what a crazy game that was. The hero is Darryl Strawberry, the 21-year-old rookie, who connected for a 2-run home run in the top of the 9th inning with 1 out. That's 8 hits for the Mets. No errors from what I can see. Two errors for the Astros. How many hits for the Astros? Astros had one there, the home run by Phil Garner. It's 4, 5, 6, 7. So the line score, Mets, 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors. Houston, 1 run, 11 hits. I'm sorry, 7 hits. 7 hits, 2 errors. And that's the ball game. Mike Scott will get the loss. Actually, he gets the tie. So the loss is going to go to Pino. So Mike Scott gets a no decision. Mike Torrez gets a no decision, although he pitched extremely well. And that's all she wrote. So this is the last Met game that we're going to see for a while. I'm going to go and replay 1983 using payoff pitch. So this is CP home run straw. So this is CP cards and dice saying, hey guys, I will see you again soon. I'm going to start setting up the next replay. So we're going to stop. We're going to freeze this at the halfway point, APBA. It's a really fun game, easy to play. And we will return. Take care.